Okay, hi folks. Uh, Time to get started. Oh, we got to put that in there. Okay, put that in there and we push start. There you go. And let's speed it up to about 1.5 just to get a little warm. Well, I got to go a little bit more than that. That's what I was starting it out at first. Get a little warmed up. Today, we're going 40 minutes. Because Tuesday and Wednesday I did that thing. Tuesday and Thursdays, yes, I did it, but I didn't put the video up on it. But doing 5-minute increments. So I'm up to 40 minutes now. I gotta do 40 minutes today. So before I got on here, I had to a couple things I had to do: go get groceries, mail off some bills, and what else? Yeah. Had to go to the dollar store, pick up a few things. But yeah, here we are. Okay, update on the treadmill. Don't know if I mentioned it, but this treadmill do not have a charging port. It says you can Bluetooth your tablet and your phone or whatever, but there's no charging port. So there you go. Make sure your bill has a charging port on it when you go out to buy one. If it don't, there you go. But I don't use the Bluetooth or anything like that, or the Wi-Fi, or go online or anything. The only thing I use my phone for is video and recording this. And they got a thing on here where you can put the auxiliary in for music. Your MP3 player has to be charged somehow. So there you go. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in this thing, but it gives me the basics, so I'll just go ahead and hang on to it. The sound system here sucks. I mean, I have little small Bluetooth speakers that sound better than this. Okay, now, what are we going to talk about today for this night? For these, let me put it on time so. Okay, yeah, I put it on time so I can keep up with that. Okay, let's get back over here. Okay, I mentioned that me and my daddy used to go hunting. Well, let me tell you how I first got my first gun. Now, I always went hunting with my daddy, but I was just with him. I wasn't hunting anything because I started at a real early age. We'd go hunt. A lot of times I'd carry the rabbits or squirrels or whatever we might be hunting for that day. And and I told my dad, I said, Dad, I'd like to have a gun. And he told me, he says, well, you have to kill a rabbit first. I was like, how am I going to do that? He says, well, here. He handed me a little old 22 pistol and said, and he taught me how to use it. He told me, he says, well, I already know how to use it, but since I was going to be following behind him, he laid down some safety rules and precautions. Little old, 22. I look at one today and I'd be like, damn, little small 22 revolver. Little rimfire deal, yeah. Well, all of them were. Anyway, he said, well, first of all, the hammer was resting on an empty chamber. He made sure of that. And he said, do not pull it out. Put it in your pocket. Don't pull it out until you get ready to use it. I said, why? He said, well, the rabbit might see it and run. Anyway, yeah, that was a... And anyway, I did all of that, you know, and I understood what he was saying. And I did that. I put it in my pocket, and I was behind him. And we walked up. We was walking along there. And I looked over there, and there's a rabbit laying down. I looked at him, and he was looking at me. I went over there, and I pulled it out, shot him in the head. My daddy jumped up. God damn it, boy, what the hell? I said, I held the rabbit up. Daddy, I got one. Boy, you scared. It scared the daylights out of him. I got one. Can I get my gun now? Oh, boy, he cussed a lot. Yeah, he cussed a lot. I think it was just a transition from one state of mind to the other. Because, yeah. Anyway, and then finally he went and did a little bit of horse trading and got me one. I told him I wanted the gun. I didn't tell him what kind. I guess that was a lesson in itself. He got me a single shot rifle. A single shot bolt action rifle. Let me speed him up a little bit. And he said, well, better not mess with this one, because you won't get a second shot. So I was like, man, what in the world? So I went squirrel hunting, sometimes after school or whatever, and got a couple squirrels. And I didn't make a deal, okay, how many squirrels I had to get or nothing like that. And he told me, he said, well, you got to get another rabbit with this one. You got to prove yourself with each one. I was like, but I got all these squirrels. Oh, no, we're not talking about squirrels. And he said, you sure you want a gun? I said, yeah, I want a gun. He said, well, now, he had one of these old, well, it was old. I don't know if it was old back then, but anyway, it was one of them Mossberg goose guns. Had a little variable choke on the end. Had three, you put 2 shells in the clip, I think, and one in the barrel or whatever. I'm thinking, he said, well, you know how to show me you know how to handle a gun. I said, okay. And he goes and gets this other gun he had. It was a double barrel. I've seen that thing shot. Did not know anything about what. All I know, it had 2 barrels. Didn't know what's what. And I know it had 2 triggers on it. Never shot one. He says, okay, here's what you do. You do this. He made sure I was safe and everything, and showed me how to hold it, how to stand with it and everything. I had never shot one before. Don't know why he had me to shoot that. I guess he just teach me a lesson. I held that thing up and I shot that thing. And I gave it back to him. He said, you shot both barrels at one time. Now, he didn't tell me, he was just saying, go ahead and shoot it. Because, when you say you want something, with him, if you say you want something, you better know how to use it. Or he gonna teach you a lesson. Yeah. So, he was supposed to get me a gun, and I was like, okay, I know I didn't want no double barrel. That goose gun was his favorite, so I ain't shooting that. He ain't gonna let me shoot that one. So, he goes and he gets me, well, I go and I get the rabbit. I shoot the rabbit. The rabbit's standing up there eating him some tobacco or whatever he was doing. He's standing up there eating him. I shot him in the head down. There you go. It was it. And then it was time for me to get my gun. I ain't told him what kind I wanted. I just assumed he knew. And he comes back with what is called a 410 shotgun. This was a 410, looked like a pencil shot shell, a little bit bigger than the first grade pencils. You know them big old pencils you got in the first grade? I don't know if they still have them or not, but big old pencils. And it was a single shot. Better not mess with that one. Oh, whoo. Well, I went out and got me a couple of rabbits and went hunting a couple of times with him and proved myself as far as safety. And this right here happened over, 3 or 4 years. So he's going to invite me. Well, he's going to take me along with his friends he used to hunt with. Whoo! Now he always told me, to stay behind him. But when we were hunting together, I could hunt out beside him. But whenever he went with his friends, he wanted me to stay behind him. And one particular time, one of his friends, we were standing at the edge of a cornfield, and a rabbit came out between my daddy and one of his friends, and his friends threw up to shoot, and my daddy said, "Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!" Tell them not. Don't be shooting toward us. He shot. A couple of shots hit my daddy. A couple of them hit me because, hard-headed as I was, I didn't stay behind him. And in fact, I still got the doggone shot right here. The rest of them, I got them out. Because it wasn't a direct hit. They bounced up. They bounced up from the ground. He missed the damn rabbit and shot us. And that was only on a ricochet. It didn't stun my daddy none, but because the rabbit jumped up, went across there, he missed the rabbit, daddy shot the rabbit. He didn't go hunting with my daddy no more. Nope. Because they always wanted to go hunting with daddy because daddy had the best dogs. Well, until you're talking about friends, good gracious of life. And we had dogs. Had one named Joe, Queen, Roxy, Dan. Now these was over a matter of time because you always had the lead dog and you always had some other dogs to follow. But those were the main ones over time. And one time his dog got missing. We're like, what in the world happened? Couldn't find them. And no, that just about broke him. So he broke down and went to see somebody. Yeah, he went to see him. And the guy told him what the guy looked like. And I'll say this. Told me he had a limp. And it's one of his friends. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, he wasn't one to accuse anyone. So he went out there, went to his house. I was with him. Went to his house. I went with him to the other place too. I ain't go back there no more. Anyway, went out to his house, and my daddy had a way of calling his dogs where it would excite them. They couldn't help it. Yo, here, yo, here, yo, here, yo, here. Hey, dogs would come running. He let out that yell, and his dogs started yelping and barking. And, oh, I didn't know you had no dog. Let's go look at them. He opened them dogs. He opened it up. Said the dog come out there. Not only did this mug not go hunting with us again, my daddy never even went to see him again. Nope, wasn't no more friend of his. Gonna steal his dog. That's about the worst thing you can do. Steal somebody's hunting dog. Woo! Wow. But old Joe, he was, I don't know what he was, but he was part beagle and something else. Because he was bigger than a beagle. And he wasn't big as nowhere big as a, full-blooded hound. So he might have been a beagle and a hound or something, I don't know. That dog, he killed a many snakes that come in our yard. There wouldn't no other dog come near us. Not even our dogs. Our other dogs. Not even our other dogs. But yeah, we hunt squirrels, rabbits, coons, possums. When you hunt coons, you gain a respect for them bad boys. Yeah. They will attack you. They will attack your dogs. You get the wrong one. So, yeah. You say, well, the dog done treed a coon. Well, that coon is up in that tree for your dog's benefit. So, yeah, that's the deal with that. I ended up with a little 410 shotgun. That was good enough for me. That 410. I think it was a Stevens or something. Oh, single shot. I think it was a breech loader. But it was a single shot, yeah. And what makes it so bad that whenever I went to buy me one, did I get an automatic 12 gauge? No. I got a single shot shotgun, 12 gauge shotgun, breech loader. One of those you never miss. You never want to miss. Never. You never want to miss. Every shot had to count. And I adopted the motto, even back then, one shot, one kill. Never shoot unless you want to kill. And thanks to my dad, don't pull it out unless you're going to use it. Where we at 18? Let's put some incline on this. We're at 18 minutes. There you go. It's a 1 degree incline. And coming up on 19 minutes. We halfway there, y'all. We are halfway there. So, hey, hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. I mean, you listening to the story, right? Hey, I'm going to be having some more stories too, so you might want to share this with somebody. But I know how y'all are. Y'all be trying to get information and get one up on your friends, and you want to know a little bit of something they don't know. Have something to talk about that they don't know nothing about. Oh, where you get that from? Oh, I don't know. I bought it somewhere. Man, where you get that car? Oh, where you get that button? Oh, I ordered online somewhere. I don't remember. Mm-hmm. Don't want to share resources. I don't mind telling. Because to me, when you tell something, you leave room to learn something else. I've got a lot of stories to tell. A lot. I mean, I'm 69 years old. Whew. I didn't spend it sitting in the corner. There's a story I'm going to tell about 4 friends that grew up through high school and actually went on to college. And they were all friends. Well, it was 4 girls and 4 guys, thick as thieves. And they grew up, went to college, got their degrees, and they all lived on a cul-de-sac. Lived within that cul-de-sac. Well, they ended up doing that. But I'm going to tell you how they got there. But not on this one. I'm going to need about at least 1,000 subscribers. I got between 500 and 600. Before I tell this story, I got to have at least 1,000 subscribers. So, whew, hey, I'll tell you what. You want to hear this. You're talking about twists and turns and drama and... Oh, but you know what? You might not like this one. Because it's got a good ending and nobody gets killed. Oh. And, wait a minute, let me see, what else do you wouldn't like? There's no modern women in there. Huh. But everything ends perfectly. I think, but then we'll see, won't we? Well, if I can get at least 1,000. And if you like that one, just think about what the 5,000 subscribers story is going to be about. Oh yeah. $69 and feel fine. Yeah, you people down there, this is Friday the 13th. How about that? And there's some thunderstorm warning in, was it in Charlotte? Somewhere. It just popped up on my thing. Wow. I understand Atlanta has some tornadoes down there, knocking out hundreds of counties. Well, you know, however many down there, they knocked out a lot of them, but ooh, I got that on the 411. Let me do. Well, when you feel it in your legs, I'm telling you. When I get down to about 225, I'm going to start working on my upper body. I get my lower body in shape, and then when I work on my upper body, the fat won't have nowhere to go. And then you start hitting another cycle of losing weight. And stay tuned to Monday. It's going to be weigh-in. Had the one on Monday, and I think it was 289, something like that. I'm going to be filling y'all in later on what I'm eating. It ain't about what I'm eating now, but I'm going to tell you what I'm eating. But I guess it has a lot to do with it. I did cut out a lot of stuff that I didn't eat. And then I kept some stuff that I shouldn't have. But that weight is something that'll sneak up on you, and you don't even realize until you look at yourself in the mirror, or especially that full body picture or video, or whoo. I don't know, some people just in denial. And I just wasn't ready for it myself. When I saw myself in that thing, I was like, good gracious. I knew I was getting tired. I thought that was just getting old. But I was huge. Wow, man. Never again. No. Just like today, it's raining. And it would have been one of those days where I said, well, it's raining, I'm not going to jog or walk. I'm not going for a walk today. And with that COVID thing, I don't know about whether it's over with yet or not, but I ain't trying to take no chances. Besides, I've joined those gyms, and they're not the cleanest anyway, so. I ain't gonna say no names of whoever, but you go in there and the people be smelling like the food they ate. That's not a climate where you want to be breathing hard. Okay, that's 30 minutes. Coming up on 30 minutes now. Now what I do is, on this program, doggone light. This program, what I do is I increase 5 minutes until I get up to 5 miles. Okay? Until I get up to 5 miles. Now, the longer I do this, the faster I can go with it. So I'll get to 5 miles quicker. Let me see, right now at 30 minutes. At 30 minutes, I've gone almost 1.25 miles. So and less than 9 minutes to go. So I need to lose 100 pounds. If I weighed 289, I need to get down to at least 189. I hope to do that in 6 months. Sometime in mid-June, I should be down below 200. I wish I could play that music. When I play music on Tuesdays and Thursdays, time just flies by, just like that. Just flies by. This will probably be the last full length one I do. I'm gonna tell my story, get on here, tell my story, and I'm gonna cut out the rest of it where I'm just exercising, because it's gonna get long. It's gonna get real long, so I'm not gonna bore you with everything, but I want you to keep it up. Ain't too many of us baby boomers out here now, so. And remember, longevity. The secret to a man's longevity is knowing his limitations. Know your limits. Don't go past them. Always test yourself, within limits. Always reach for something bigger, better, nicer. And you have to do that in yourself. Oh, let's see. Get off of this thing. I'm gonna sit down and chill for a little bit. Let me give my sweat glands a little bit of time to close up. Then I'm gonna go in there and jump in the shower. Hot dog, got less than 5 minutes to go. And I did it. I'm doing it, y'all. I'm doing it. Two minutes to go. We're gonna go all the way down. Okay, we're going down. We're gonna slow it down a little bit. What we got? Yeah. Okay, y'all, we coming down to the end of this 30-minute treadmill exercise. So I'd like to, I mean, it's 40 minutes. Hey, look, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hey, I need some more subscribers out here. I think it's going to be a pretty good journey. So, hey, like, hit all the buttons and the bells. And again, thanks for watching.